This is Alex here with Vincere Trading. This is going to be a quick video showing you guys the ORB 15 bot in action. Again, this is going to be trading on the micro NASDAQ futures here on NinjaTrader 8. If you're not familiar with market replay, it's a slow, tedious way of accurately back testing your bot. Okay, I show you guys obviously in the how-to videos not only how to download the bot and get it into your NinjaTrader, but also how to run strategy analyzer back test, two different ways to get as close to accurate results. And then obviously how to download the data for market replay to run market replay backtests. So I'm going to shrink my face down a little bit here, drop me over there, let's let this thing rip. As you can see here, what it does is it starts to calculate the first 15 minutes of the range based on the settings. You can make it for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, whatever that may be. Blue lines are essentially establishing the range. The way this bot works is once the range is established, high and low, then we need to see a candle close based on whatever time frame we're using. So in this scenario, I'm using the 5-minute time frame. Once we get a 5-minute time frame, candle close inside that range, it'll set a buy stop at the high and a sell stop at the low. Once one of them's triggered, the other one cancels out. Your trade ATMs, automated trade management goes into play. Stop loss, take profit 1, 2. And this one's pretty simple. 50-point stop loss, 50-point take profit 1, go to break even, 100-point take profit 2. We'll see how it plays out. Let's let it rip. Okay, I'm going to bring this over here, and there are going to be times, especially with high moving days, where we might not get the first initial entry because we don't get a close inside the range. It can just dump out. And I'm pretty sure if I remember this day, I think this was the Monday, yeah, where this thing just flushes right on out. Okay, so we don't get the entry. And you can see here, if I pause it, see how these lines are now pink? That means the range is set, but because we never got the candle to actually completely close inside the range, it's not going to be able to put the orders on. Now, if you put this onto a 1-minute time frame, then yeah, you probably would get this entry on the sell. I personally like it on the 5-minute time frame. It kind of can prevent some of the fake out entries. So again, let's let it rip. This will probably, am I on full speed? It might be a second here. But yeah, so with the ORB 15 bot, we have settings that work for NASDAQ, we have settings that work for Dow, settings that work for SPY, we have gold settings. We also have this bot that works for, obviously, MetaTrader 5 and MetaTrader 4. Personally, I trade futures, but the ORB bot is probably hands down my favorite. I'm more biased towards it just because this is a strategy that I've been trading manually for a while. Automating it makes it a lot more, I don't want to say easier, but it takes a lot of this mental psychology of, should I enter, should I not? Now I can go back test it. Now I can prove out the settings. Now I can prove out the results. And now I have that statistical confidence that, hey, if the setup comes and it takes the entry, I know I have a statistical % high chance of getting
Order
a win here.
Submitted.
So we close inside the range. You can see there's the sell stop.
Order submitted.
Get in. Let's see if it flushes out.
Order
There
filled.
we go. So there's TP1.
Order canceled.
Pops up to break even, we're out. Now let's see what happens if we get a close back inside the range. It'll reset.
Order submitted.
There we go.
Order submitted.
Right back down. Let's see if this gets
Order
it.
filled.
Nice. Can we get to TP2 on this one? No, chopping around.
Order canceled.
All right, so hey, we risked, 300 on each of those. Obviously, to only make 200. Flush there. It's a little bit of a bummer. But the break-even functionality, especially if you're trading prop firms that have trailing drawdown like Apex, I definitely recommend having some type of break-even functionality. Sometimes it'll cost you like it did there. Sometimes it'll save you. So I prefer to be saved versus cost for the most part. But let's see if we get another entry here.
Orders.
Oh, there you go.
Order
and there we go.
submitted.
All right. Let's see if this one can actually
Order
flush.
filled.
Come on. Give us a TP2. And there's the trail.
Order
Boom.
canceled.
So you can see I also have a trail function on there. Once I get to 75 points in profit, I start trailing just to make sure I'm securing some additional profits. Especially if you're trading with prop firms that have trailing drawdown like Apex, I definitely recommend having some sort of trail functionality on any algorithms that you're running, whether it's ours or someone else's. And my guess, let's see, 700. So you could be done for the day here, right? You've risked 300 3 times now. You're up a little bit more than 2R on the day. You could be done.
Order submitted.
But you might be a little bit too late. Let's see if it flushes out 3 times. 3rd time's a charm rejecting here. Can we get a full TP2? And if you don't like how it's going, you can close the trade. You can disable the bot. You have full control. Right? The bot's just meant to help you execute trades, help you execute your automations.
Order filled.
There's a nice hit. Can we get a flush? Can you go seek the lows? There's
Order
the trail.
canceled.
All right, that's enough for the day. So you guys get the idea, right? Establishes the range. We're looking for a close inside the range. Once we get the close inside the range, it'll set your entries, and based on your settings that you put into the actual bot, it'll execute those trades for you. Now, is every single day going to be perfect like this, where you're getting at least a TP1 on every single one? No. There's going to be days, and you'll see it when you go run the back test, where we have days where the orb, if you guys are familiar with it, it'll chop just inside this range. It's not that often, but it can happen. And you can have days where you lose 3, 4, even 5 trades in a row. The main idea is to get this bot. You have 7 days free to get it, back test it, find your settings, or use our master settings, get your confidence up, and let the thing rip. This bot has been printing money. Literally passed my dad's 5 Apex accounts completely hands off. He has no trading experience whatsoever. I got him set up with it, and he thinks he just found the holy grail. So I had to kind of make him take a step back. Hey, there's going to be losing days. Lower your size, especially on a funded account. Let it be slow and steady, and stack it up. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. You know how to reach us. WAP, Discord, social media, email. But with that being said, ORB is a beast. So hopefully you guys pick it up and you help get on the train here and print some money with us, taking these money from the prop firms. Cheers.